How's it going, everyone? Jiivita here with another Let's Play episode. Let's see, our last episode we did a fair bit of crafting of basically just trying to get some forge ingredients on the way. So got some venerable gum, vigor catalyst, and looks like a lot of yeah. So we got some corrupted compound draining. So I usually use draining compound on my other account, but I'm kind of curious about the corrupted. But at least for the strategy I have in mind, there's also another. Oh, it's something that takes the defect points and turns them into. Let's see here. Am I on the wrong spec or something? Anyway, it turns the defect points into boon points, so that sounds pretty handy. Let's see here. Oh, am I just completely on the wrong character? I think I'm on the wrong character. Okay, so let's jump over to test tube. It was kind of amusing. I was trying to basically get everything ready or whatever for the episode, and I was having a hard time, like, I don't know, I was procrastinating is what I was doing. But then I finally realized, like, I don't have anything to actually forge that's worthwhile, because it seems kind of silly to go to all the trouble to forge a nice boon onto, say, an iron hammer when it only has so much durability, etc., etc. So I actually went shopping and managed to find a topaz and silver hammers for, oh, they were like, what, 750 coins a pop? So that's pretty darn cheap. So I got two of each. I like topaz because it has extra durability, it's lower energy drain. The only problem is that it's lower flexibility, so it'll be harder to forge. So that's why I got the sapphire. It still has extra durability, not quite as much. It's a little bit higher on energy drain, but the flexibility is a little bit higher, so it'll be a little bit easier to forge. So, and really the forge ingredients are kind of the expensive parts. So the sapphire might be the better way to go. But trying to remember, it might actually be a compound. Let's see here, quirk reduction, unstable defect reduction. That sounds interesting. Removes defect points, but also removes, that removes boon points and quirk points. I think it was seems like it would be a catalyst or something. Boon point catalyst. Oh, that has to do with removing fate buffs. There's kind of like some interesting things you can do with the fate buffs, but they never seem really all that useful. 50% of the current defect points. It adds the same number of boon points. So yeah, this was the one, like, we could, because that corrupted, whatever it's called, the corrupted something. Oh, and I pulled it out on the other character. Okay. Yeah, but the corrupted compound, it adds defect points. So we could actually use this to convert those defect points back into boon points. All we need really is just the Cuddle Trunk Tentacle Trophy, which we should have some. We probably don't have like a crazy amount. But get those crafting theoretically. There's some trophies. Yeah, got 94 of them. So you can get a batch of those crafting just for just to experiment with. Ooh, but we're out of catalyst space. We can't. Oh, yeah. So what do we need? Oh, is that going to be like bitter beans or something like that? I think that's what the catalyst base needs. So catalyst. Oh, it's really inky and cobalt. Oh, the no, yeah, okay. What was the paste? Oh, it's paste that needs bitter beans. Okay, so inky leaves. Probably don't have inky leaves. Because I don't really... Oh, wait, no, we do. That's right, we used to farm inky leaves to sell. Then again, if we farm things to sell, we usually, you know, sell them, so... Don't quite have... Oh, it's glass. And we cooked a bunch of glass last episode, so very nice. But yeah, we're gonna try to make a liquid breaker tool. It's, you know, gonna be a hammer, so... But honestly, it doesn't matter which tool you use, just as long as, you know, it's actual tool, you know, shovel, axe, hammer, etc. So, yeah, that works. Looks like we need to repair. Which one's our nice one? Guess that one. Very nice. And then the coils will need some fixing as well. Whew. Eat some food. Yeah, this character could definitely benefit from the energy epic, at least as far as repairing. That's kind of the one annoying thing, is like, the crafter doesn't really need those energy skills, at least until they start repairing coils. And it's like, all of a sudden now you want them, but then you don't necessarily have the skill points to spend on it, so... yeah. It's like... What, have a character that doesn't, you know, that's specialized for repairing, or maybe a skill spec, like my crafter on my main account, he has the skill points, he has several skill pages available, and one of them does have all of, like, the repair, not the repair mastery, the spanner mastery and the energy epic and things like that, and it's nice, except when you start repairing and realizing you're on, you know, you realize you're on the wrong spec. But, looks like we need to put a few things away, maybe. Where's some stuff we're not actually... Yeah, we're not using machined iron. Wouldn't be bad to get some more ancient vital essence on the way, but... Oh... guess that will be good enough for the time being, and I guess I think I'll switch back over to my other character and reclaim those forge ingredients, and then we'll probably just cut over to the forge, so we're not going over the time limit quite so severely. Okay, so that really wasn't so bad, but let's get our vigor catalyst, our compounds, venerable gum. We should already have, yes, perfect, special gum, longevity. For a liquid breaker, we don't need the effect gum, so we can pull down our venerable. Let's grab our vigor catalyst. Ooh. We don't have any options as far as, like, if we just really mess up. So we don't have any deconstruction resin, we don't have any boon removal solvent. So if we get unlucky with RNG, we don't have any real safety nets. So could just run and see if we can buy some. The trick is, I mean, I know a couple of shops that sell forge ingredients, but whether or not it's actually stocked at the moment is another question altogether. I guess I could leave these pure boon compounds. Let's see here. Oh, that's draining, unstable. We don't need unstable. Do we have... Don't have any more pure boon. Let's restock the draining. Yeah, I guess we could use this as, like, you know... we run out of something or something, because this uses only stability and no vigor, but I don't really anticipate vigor being an issue here. But this will give us the fluid breaker, this will give us extra durability, this will give us the AoE. What else? Oh, what about paste? Do we not have any paste? Because the fate paste is going to be really important, so maybe we just might not be ready. Actually, We have paste base. So now we just need to see what is preventing us from making the fade paste. Because I thought we already had this, or maybe I was going or looking. I guess I've looked at this a number of times and realized I needed shimmering orbs, and I've just here recently have gotten the shimmering orbs. So I guess we'll get those underway. Spark stacks. I was like, came over here. It's like, I know I came over here for something, but I've already forgotten. So, very important. Get the fade paste. Get a couple of those. Was it protection? Yeah. I believe this is the one. It's here. Yeah, vigor, 100 and 100 for stability and vigor. So there's also, was it I think it's this one. Yeah, it uses twice the vigor, but it gives you back stability instead of just reducing stability. But usually like this one. And that used up all of our paste space. But, let's see here. Yeah, didn't we go after... Went after shadow orbs, but that should have also gotten us some bitter beans, which means we should be able to make some more paste base. I guess the question is it still sitting on our surface gatherer? Or did I put it somewhere? Can't really. I mean, it seems like I would have put it over here. This is, you know, supposed to be the plant area. Okay, there's some sweet beans. Yeah, there we go. There's our bitter beans. Let's see here. We don't... Oh, we were using that for venerable gum, so I guess we're done with the venerable gum for the time being, or crafting it at least. And what else? So I guess we could go ahead and just make a really basic fluid breaker just so we can get some water. I was hoping to make a fancier one with like AoE and extra durability, but yeah, we don't really have all the tools necessary. Or the forge items, rather. I'm not really sure why I'm looking at those shelves instead of here. What, we need more forge ingredients. Ooh, what are we... Oh, we need spicy beans too? Oh my goodness. Yeah, we may not have spicy beans. We were farming them there for a while because we're mostly after, what, the fibrous leaves? Oh, we got some. I think we were selling them pretty much as fast as we got them, so... So yeah, it's kind of the... One of the advantages of like never selling anything is that, you know, you have a little bit of everything, but then if you don't sell anything, you know, it's hard to make coin. Oh wow, this character has not very much coin either. So what do we need for the deconstruction resin? So that's another thing. Probably should have gotten this stuff crafted last episode, but apparently I wasn't thinking about that. So it looks like we need more resin base, because yeah, we need 72 for a mass craft, but looks like we have mostly everything else. We should have a decent amount of volatile blood. About the only other thing we use volatile blood for is bomb charges. We haven't made just a huge amount of those. So let's see about... Is that going to be... Okay, it's sap. I was halfway afraid it was going to be something like syrup, which is basically just concentrated sap, but... we got plenty of everything else. It's a matter of... Do we have sap that's not already processed? Oh, nice. Look at all that sap. Like, what do we not need? What is this? Transformation, auto harvest. Yeah, we really don't need that. There we go. Oh yeah, I think we were taking some iron and transforming it into copper so we could craft something. I was like, why does this character even have a transformation chisel? So don't exactly need a crazy amount of this stuff, but it is like, what, 75 for a mass craft, so that's gonna, yeah, it uses a lot of our glass, but glass is mostly just used for the base items, so should be good. Do we have any more? I'm trying to remember what it was we were short on. I guess it was sand that we actually ran out of. Well, doesn't look like it. Are we out of silty? No, we got some silty. I don't know. Why didn't we get more glass queued up? Seemed like there was a complication somewhere along the line. So I guess we're probably done with the eyeballs for now. I guess we can put some of the more commonly used forge ingredients over there. Ingredients used to make forge ingredients or forge items, whatever you want to call it. Let's see here. Oh yeah, glass. I was like, what were we doing again? There's our silty. Here's some sand. Looks like we'll need more silty soil at some point. There we go, get that started. So that'll give us at least some glass. Got a bunch of, oh, I think we have some brick mixture. Ooh, and there's some more glass as well. Okay. We got a little bit more queued than I was maybe giving myself credit for. But grab out the rest of this brick mixture. And I was looking, I think we have about 5,000 brick ready to go, basically. So basically, here's our 5,000 brick. I thought we gathered supplies to make 10,000. So it's quite possibly I made a miscalculation somewhere, or there's still a little bit over here. But I think I'm short on clay. So, oh, well, here's 900. I don't know, maybe I just wasn't seeing it last time I was crafting up some brick. So there's some ash. Guess we can put the coal down there for now. Ash, mud, there we go. I was like, what am I looking for? There's some stone right there. Is that even going to be enough for one? Nope. Okay. Don't want to... Yeah, I guess we can put some of the forge ingredients over here, because that's taking up a fair bit of space. I guess we need to actually make this kind of a forge area instead of a dumping ground, now that we're actually starting to get into some of the forging. So here, we needed more this stuff. Oh, not close enough. There we go. And there we go, finally. So, yeah, it looks like we should have enough. Maybe. Let's see here. Yeah, we still have plenty of compact clay. We've got plenty of ash and mud. Just pull out some more of that mud and ash. Just make sure we're using the right colors here. Looks like we're pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know when they added this, but this is pretty amazing. To be able to click on it and see what ingredients are used, because that will tell you, what color you're actually making. Because you can use like mixed colors, so like 25 of one color, 30 of another color, but then it like randomly picks the color for the entire output, so not a big deal if you don't care about the color, but can be a big deal if you do care about the color. Let's put away this spanner, and I guess if we had something titanium that would be nice, but I don't think we have Unless... Nope, that's been forged already. Yeah, I think literally iron is going to be our best option. That's forged already. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, I was like, I guess we could just go ahead and do without, but I mean, doing without fate paste, that's going to be probably a little painful, so... Yeah, I guess we'll just do iron and do a very basic whatchamajigger. Fluid breaker. There we go. So we got our gums there. Vigor catalyst. We don't have any of the paste. Setting resin. Seems like there's something else we would need, but I can't think of it at the moment. And probably might as well do 2 of these. Because if it ends up being single target, which it probably will, well, that'll equal out to be greater than 900, so more than a smart stack of water. So that's really not bad. So we're not gonna just burn through water super fast. Okay, well, I guess I can't think of anything else we really need, so begin forging. So let's see here. So Venerable Gum, that's going to give us the Fluid Breaker. That's the only option for this gum, so it's a really safe one. Same thing with Longevity, it's only going to give us the durability. And then Special Gum, that's going to give us an option between Loot Magnet and AoE. So I guess we could lead with Special Gum and see what we get first. So if we can get some AoE, that's just bonus. So, but if we end up getting like the Loot Magnet, we could, I suppose, sacrifice the durability. But also if we go too hot and heavy on this and we're using the Draining Boon, then we're going to get a bunch of quirks, which won't necessarily be a horrible thing, but it can be an annoying thing at the same time. But let's go ahead, maybe do 2 of these. And I guess just, you know, because that's only going to be a 20% chance to get a special trait. But if we do this, this gives us essentially a 40% chance to get at least something that we're interested in, roughly. Theoretically. I theorize that each one of these is about a 10% modifier, but don't exactly have hard proof of that. So yeah, let's go ahead, I guess just kind of see what happens. So this is going to be really random without the fate paste. Because the fate paste, it'll ensure that the slider is more likely to land higher, which means more points will go in. Without it, it can land low basically over and over. So nothing really happens, just keep going, I guess. Actually, it probably would have been a lot better perfect. So we got the AoE boon right there. So I think it's worth it to just go ahead and reset. Because what we can do is go ahead and get the Fluid Breaker and the Longevity, and then that fills up our boon slots, and then we can just let the points fly wherever. Because I think it's going to be very unlikely that we're going to like overrank the AoE. Let's go ahead, reset all of that. And I guess the most important is getting that Fluid Breaker. So we'll do 2 of that. And, guess we can do 2 or 3 Venerable, 1 Longevity. So if we go evenly, RNG will like just give us durability over and over and over. So hopefully this will ensure that we get the Venerable, and then once the Venerable fills up, then maybe we'll get the durability, but we'll see if that's a miscalculation or not. Let's kind of keep going. Oh, again, it would have been better. I'm not used to having more than one boon compound. Usually I just only have room for one. See, that's exactly what I figured was going to happen, is that we would get the heavy duty or the longevity boon over the Venerable. So let's what's our effect? Yeah, we have 200 effectiveness, so this is going to give us 200 instead of 100 boon points. And it doesn't cost us any vigor either. Holy crap, look at that! We don't even have a special gum on there. Yeah, so this is where the deconstruction resin or the boon removal would have really come in handy. So, is this really even... Got a little bit of AoE, a little bit of durability, and a magnetic collector. That's on an iron tool. I mean, this like isn't worth hardly anything. One nice thing is that this is going to be the 1x3, which is kind of nice for certain things, but yeah, that's kind of a bust all around. So let's just go ahead, set this, cut our losses, because I mean, we can't really turn that into anything that we really want. So that was with 3 venerable gums. I mean, that's not really that much, but you would think. And we don't even have an extra... Oh, we got shovels though. Let's do 2 iron shovels. We put away... Oh, I guess we did. Wow, okay. At least... Oh, we don't need all of that in there. At least restock the compounds. Let's put our 2 shovels in there. Again, forging. So... I mean, it'd be nice to get some AoE on there, but that's kind of bonus. I guess since we're running out of iron tools, we can just go ahead, focus down the fluid breaker first. And I guess we'll go ahead and do 4 just to try to make doubly sure that we get that. We could maybe throw on 1 longevity for grins and giggles, and just see where the points go. Okay, so now we can use our lesser boon compound. Since we were... There we go. So we at least got the liquid breaker boon. So at this point we could reset and try to get other ones, but I think we'll just kind of keep going and try to actually rank it up, and then we can reset. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't hurt to... It just loves the special category at the moment, and it's not even the special one that we want. So we got the magnetic collector. I guess that's really not horrible to have, but I mean, we already have a loot magnet. So if we can at least get this ranked up, plus maybe some extra durability, would be in a pretty... Wow, okay. Well, yeah, we did have the longevity gum, so not too surprising. Wow. That's pretty crazy. That's going towards the longevity instead of the fluid breaker. I guess at this point it's actually worthwhile maybe do a draining. But we're certainly getting the durability. So we got enough stability for about another 9 rounds. You would think. Yeah, I guess I could reset just to prevent this longevity gum from revealing. We already got an extra 1,200 durability. We really don't need that much more, but you know, statistically speaking, we should be ranking up the liquid breaker, but this is forging. Notoriously, RNG is kind of crazy. Oh, okay, there we go. We're just a hiccup away from leveling that up, so. Got a potential, oh, 1 jump ahead. That's an annoying one. It continues to go to durability. That's just crazy. Do our draining boon since we're so low. There we go. Finally got the liquid breaker. We could use a vigor catalyst, reset everything, and let the points fly everywhere, you know, wherever they want to go. Maybe we'd get the magnetic collector. Maybe we'd get more durability. It also just, well, we could just kind of keep going, basically. And since this is ranked up, you know, points won't go to that, so it'll either go into more durability or the magnetic collector. That's probably the better option, but yeah. We're pretty close to ranking up this 1 jump ahead quirk. So, I mean, we could use our cheaper compounds. That's not a horrible idea. And hopefully we don't land. I don't think that would be enough quirk points to rank that up, but who knows, could be. But again, we got an extra 1,400 durability. We got our liquid breaker. These are just basic, you know, iron tools. This is good. This will get the job done until we have a fancier one. And yeah, what are we gonna do? Just dump a bunch of items into it, make it more expensive for not a whole lot of extra effect. So perfect. Breaks liquids. Reduces the damage down to 0. That's just part of the liquid breaker boon. Is why we don't care about damage and really only care about extra durability and AoE. But fortunately, we didn't get the AoE. But very nice. So that will definitely get us started as far as being able to irrigate our crops. I did turn over the earth yams, or harvest and replant. Unfortunately, I didn't get an extra seed. But I think at some point we're gonna need some wax. So let's see here, we're at about 33 minutes for this episode. We can kind of take a peek around on Vita Loca. I think he's actually still out in the middle of nowhere, quite possibly. Because we were looking for some, the exotic earth yam tuber plants for the earth yam bulbs. Yeah, we're out in the middle of nowhere and ooh, look at all of that. Ooh la la. Okay, so let's see here. If I can hit the right button here. That's really not that far. We can run over here, but if we can pick up some of these at the same time, for the waxy earth yam seeds, and get a waxy earth yam farm go up and running, we can make some wax for not only crafting, but potentially for the chrysominter as well, as a kind of a last resort steady source of income. Because you can take the waxy earth yams, craft it into wax, which increases the overall mint value for each yam. And it's not going to make us rich by any means, but still, it's like easy coin for really not all that much work. You know, basically just setting up the farm and then the maintenance of harvesting and replanting. And you know, kind of my thoughts is like, well, if you just have a big enough farm that you just, you know, maybe harvest once a week or something like that, that wouldn't be a too bad way to make some coin. But certainly if you really wanted to go after it super hot and heavy, then you could harvest it, you know, as fast as it's ready to harvest, which I think they only take not that long. Yeah, 6 hours. So you could potentially, if you're, you know, really on top of it, you know, 4 harvests a day, which that just seems like too much of a homework assignment to me. Not to mention, you know, the entire crop won't be ready in 6 hours. You know, some will be ready way before, you know, long before then, and then others will take much longer than 6 hours. So, yeah, like a twice a day harvest schedule is probably be a little bit more realistic, at least for, you know, in my book. Or just once a day, that'd probably be even better, because then pretty much everything would be ready to harvest in one day. Let's see here. But yeah, we have the extra atlases, so we can actually put a waxy in one of them, because I find the earth yam bulb heat map, well, seems to be working now. But a lot of times it doesn't work. You see, there's one over there. I guess that could be a whatchamajigger, a spineback plant. But yeah, I mostly just use the waxy, or not the waxy, the raw earth yam in the atlas, because it seems much more reliable than actually using the bulb. But put a waxy earth yam to hunt down the waxy earth yam seeds, basically. And just for a frame of reference, this is like 2:30 a.m. my time. And as you can see on the compass, there's like nobody on this planet at the moment. So being able to harvest this stuff on off-peak hours can be rather helpful. But then again, even during peak hours, I can usually still find some of these things. It's kind of a matter of like how quickly can you see at least the majority of the planet on the atlas, like using the portals to be able to kind of jump around and get an idea of where things are. But let's eject that and put in, I guess we could try that for now. Yeah. Oh, there's something over here. There we go. Yeah, this blue smudge is bigger than that other blue smudge. There we go. There's one. Is that really the... Okay, here we go. Ooh, nice, 4. There we go. Oh! Wasn't expecting that water to be there. And then our next... That's gotta be the one we were just at. Oh yeah, and then that one off to the north, that is it's actually the reserved spineback plant. I guess we can come over here, yeah, force that heat map to update. So we could make a slight detour and get that waxy earth yam over here. But yeah, let's see here, 40 minutes in. We did some foraging, did some crafting, got some more. Ooh, nice. We're up to 34 earth yam bulbs. So I guess I haven't been home in a while to actually unload, because what, we've only gotten 1 or 2 exotic earth yam plants. like staring at it and looking at the atlas instead. But yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and end the episode here because, yeah, we don't want the episode to be an hour long. But this was Jiivita. Thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more like this, and if there's anything you didn't like, please let me know down below. Also, if you like my channel and want to get cool perks, check out my Patreon page. Until next time, peace.